Welcome to Beer Disciples. I am Ross Quintana.
I'm Robert Hubbard.
That's the Robert Bobbard. And today we've got the Back in Black. That's right, from 21st Amendment. This is a Black IPA, and yes, it's in the can. If you haven't had any 21st Amendment beers, they do a pretty darn good job. This one, I had this a while back, and but it was like a year, I think it was last year, and I'm interested to try it again because my palate's developed a lot more, and that's what will happen. You know, everybody's at different levels. So some people come in and they, there's beers that I totally didn't like and I thought were garbage. Like my favorite beer this year was one I thought was garbage just less than a year ago, and my friend's like, you hated this when I gave it to you, and you know, we put it up against some of the best imperial stouts, and I was like, this is clearly the winner.
And I still don't like IPAs, so we'll see. Yeah,
and this is a black IPA, El Negro. That's right, for all my Hispanic peeps out there. I'm not gonna go down there. Did he just say Negro? No, I said Negro. That is Hispanic, and we have the right to say that. That's black in Spanish. So we don't hate comments. Okay, so here's the thing. It's a black IPA, and you know, there's a little backstory on this. It's basically, it was supposed to be about Paul Revere, and then it was kind of like this rebellious thing against IPAs, so we're going to make it a black IPA, and that's kind of the super short version. But let me tell you about what's in it. We've got malts are pale, crystal, Munich, and black, and then the hops are, it's a Columbus hop base, so you've got, that's kind of going to be a kind of a balanced hop, kind of slightly piney, and they have that with the Centennial hop. And then they've got, they dry hop it with Centennial and Simcoe, which we love the Simcoe. So excited,
in some cases.
Excited to see that. And I like the Centennial. It's kind of a citrus and grassy hop. So, but I liked it. I remember when we did the single hop, I liked that one. So
those sound like they could go well together.
Yeah, I'm hoping it to be good. IBUs on this are 65, and ABVs is 6.8. So let's crack it open. RateBeer gave this a 94 overall and a 75 for the style.
Is black IPA a style?
Well, what they may have it just in the IPA category, which is why the mark would be lower, because anytime, IPA. It's just like when Stone put out the Belgo Anise version of the Russian Imperial Stout, you know, like, it has these licorice notes. Some people totally hated it, but because it was an off style, there was no way it was going to compete with the standards that everybody loved. So, right. But when you get a high number like that overall, it means people liked it. But against just that pure category, it may not do as well. And then 83 on Beer Advocate. Yeah. That interests you. So let's get a pour on here. Oh yeah, you're getting a pretty good two-tone. Semi-fast pour, decent head on that.
I'd call that reddish brown, not black.
Did I say black?
No, it's back in black though.
Oh, back in black, yeah. It's a mahogany color. You're getting those ruby notes through there. Kind of a coppery color. And decent head on that. You got some sticky lacing. Decent looking beer. I'd go maybe a 4 on the appearance. Let's go to the nose. Oh, that smells nice.
You can smell the hops in there.
Maybe it's been a while that I just haven't had a beer lately, and that smells good to me, but...
You can smell the piney notes, for sure.
Yeah, you're getting a little citrus, and you smell that sweet malt. And that Simcoe, you get just a tin of that Simcoe depth, which gives it that spicy.
Yep.
That's, nose on that's pretty good. I'm going to give it about a 4 on the nose. Let's go to taste.
Pretty good. First impression.
Yeah, that's pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Nice balance in the malt body.
It's hearty enough. I like it.
It's like what we were talking about before, right? You wanted something that was maybe a little darker than a Oktoberfest, and this would be right in that range, that mahogany range.
Yeah.
It's got a real nice taste. I mean, when you're playing with Simcoe hops, you're gonna get something that's pretty good. There's no question about that.
For sure.
Yeah, that's good. Mouthfeel is kind of a medium body, medium syrupy, silky syrupy.
Because the problem I've noticed with a lot of things is I want a lot of body, but sometimes it's too syrupy and sweet. So it's really that. I mean, it's not too grainy, but it's definitely has some.
I think the debittered black malt balances that, because it's that hop with a nice sweet body, but then a little bit of roast, which kind of keeps it from getting too sweet.
Yeah.
And that gives it a lot of dimension. And the roast, I think, adds to the Simcoe hop, the little spice notes, to kind of amplify it a little bit. It's a very complex beer, and yet it's very drinkable. Like, that's the big thing. Is, you know, drinking this, I'm feeling like this is very drinkable.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna say on this. I was trying to see if there was a date on it, because I know I had it there for a little bit. But I'm gonna say solid B plus for me. I'm gonna give this overall probably a 91 overall, and then for the style, yeah, if it's just straight IPA style, I'm gonna be about the 76. You know, just because there's some really good IPAs that are more true to their styles. It's always hard to rate it that way.
I'm impressed. I'd like to see maybe when it gets a little warmer, how it tastes.
Yeah, let it warm up a little bit. All right, BeerDisciples and the
we're
sun.
back.
Yeah,
In black.
We are back in black. We let this warm up a little bit. Let's take another gander.
Still smells good. The hops have subsided a bit in the smell, at least. Probably not the taste.
Actually, I thought it was going to get hoppier when it warmed up. It got maybe better. That's very good.
The hops did subside.
They did a little bit.
Wow. I wasn't expecting
almost
that
tastes
at
like
all.
a cola to me. I don't know why. Like if I think of an RC cola with less carbonation, like a flat RC cola.
I don't know if I go that far, but...
You know I like to come with the crazy stuff. Okay, so that's great. Final thoughts on this. I'm going to say this is great. It's got a nice body, nice little bit of roasty notes, the hops and the Simcoe complexity, all that is great. I like this beer. I'm going to go with a B+. I'd almost drop it into my A- category, except for the caliber of beers that I have in that category. So B+, this is going to be a solid B+ for me. I'm going to give it a I'm going to give it a 91 overall. And for the style, probably like a 76. And
I was very impressed.
This is good.
I was very impressed with the style. You know, for someone who likes kind of wheat beers and less hoppy beers, this was really good.
I think they really put it together nice. I mean, like I said, I'm right on the edge of giving them an A-.
I'd say it's right up there with Oktoberfest for my own personal preference.
Okay. So check us out online. Hit us on the Twitter us. My tweeples out there, beer_disciples. You can email me at thebeerdisciples@gmail.com. Leave a comment below. Beer is social. We'd like to talk to you. What you think of our reviews, what you think of this beer suggestions for reviews, anything. You can hit us on Facebook /BeerDisciples. And you can, we're building our blog right now. It's not all together, but it's going to be awesome. And that's at thebeerdisciples.wordpress.com. So you can check that out. Right now we're finishing the section where we're putting all of our reviews by brewer. So you can go to the brewer that you like, and eventually you'll be able to go to the beer that you like by style and see how we've ranked them per each brewer or how we've ranked them by styles.
Yeah, organization.
Yes, the ants are working. One by one. Hurrah, hurrah, cheers.